we're doing what's called stuffing a color cup. We've blown like a little bowl out of colored glass. We're filling it up with clear glass, and we're going to stretch that out and make these long rods called cane. So what we want to end up with is long, skinny rods that have a layer of color on the outside and a core of clear glass in the middle. Does anybody have any questions? Do we have a special glue? Yeah. Um, we use a epoxy called Hextol, Hxtal, and it's made for glass. It has a very similar uh, index of refraction, so you don't see the glue joints as much. And museums use it because it doesn't yellow over time. It bonds very strongly to the glass. If you have a Hextol joint between two pieces of glass and you try to break it, the glass will break before the joint will. No, it's a specialty thing. There's a there's a glass supplier called His Glass Works, and they sell. It's very expensive. So, not something you would use around the house to fix your broken juice glass. We're getting ready to pull some more cane. Nick with shaved head to the right of center is making what we call the post, which is just a little disc of glass we use as a handle. Gabe on the far right is preparing the glass that we want to stretch. And this preparation that Gabe is doing, this is crucial. If he heats it correctly and shapes it correctly, that big mass of glass will dry out evenly. And that's what we're looking for. Yeah, that's called the annealer. And when we finish something, we place it in that oven and it cools it slowly overnight. If we didn't do that, the glass would break. Not unless it's really thin and skinny. Like we leave these rods out, but we can't leave something like a cup or a lampshade out. It would just break. Because it cools, the outside and the inside cool at different rates, and the outside shrinks and it pulls on the glass with enough force to actually break the glass. Yes. So we leave it in there at night, and we'll hold it at a specific temperature till it's the same temperature inside and out, and then slowly cool it down so we don't create any difference. Yeah. Takes it back to the studio in Philadelphia and finish it. glass only sticks to hot steel. It doesn't stick to cold steel. So before we dip the pipes into our big tank of molten glass, we have to heat the tips up. So we'll bust off the two ends. We'll chop it up to make it more manageable. And eventually we'll cut those up into little pencil-sized sections that we'll use to decorate, make stripes in other pieces of glass. Thank you. So we have a guest artist today, Victoria Ahmadizadeh. She's the woman sitting at the center workbench, and she's making these candlesticks that are drawn. Can we put up the candlestick drawing up on the big screen? I don't know if they can still. The chalk drawing is kind of fading. So this is the drawing that we're working from. She's sort of cut that shape into three separate shapes, which she's going to make separately, and then join them together, glue them together when the glass is cold. So right now she's making the middle section. Our guest artist is living and working in Philadelphia. She's teaching at the Tyler Art School, where she went to college to get her undergraduate degree, and she got her graduate degree from VCU, Virginia Commonwealth University. She's going to work here this week with our resident team of glass blowers, and after that, she's going to the world-famous Pilchuck Glass School, started by Dale Chihuly, and she's going to be working there as an artist in residence. Her work, we featured her work here at the Museum of Glass. We had an exhibition called She Bends of women working in neon, and one of hers were several prominent pieces in that exhibition.